morning and welcome to Falcon TV. It's Tuesday, March 9th, 2021. I'm Nadia along with the rest of the FTV crew. The United States has announced that it will spend big on research into long COVID, the long-lasting health effects of SARS-CoV-2 infection. The funding comes as the scientific community is just starting to recognize the impact of the condition and unravel why it occurs. Symptoms of long COVID are wide-ranging and include fatigue, fevers, and shortness of breath, as well as neurological conditions such as anxiety and depression, and an inability to concentrate. They can appear weeks after a SARS-CoV-2 infection and linger for months. The NIH has begun referring to the collection of after effects as post-acute and sequelae of SARS-CoV-2 infection, or PASC, the lasting misery of coronavirus long haulers. The main goals are to better understand the biological basics of PASC and what makes some people more vulnerable to the condition than others, with a view towards eventually finding treatments. Given the number of individuals of all ages who have been or will be infected with COVID, a study determined that 9 months after infection, at least 1/3 of them were still reporting symptoms. This shows that with more than 115 million COVID infections worldwide so far, the number of people with PASC could be massive.
Did you know it's myosm? No, it's not a new virus. For more than 30 years, March has been officially designated by the National Association for Music for the observance of music in our schools. Month or myosm, the time of year when music education becomes the focus of schools across the nation. So today we wanted to play something from the band.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Schwartz. I'm one of the co-advisors for Oakcrest Tri-M Music Honor Society. March is Music in Our Schools Month, and myself, Mr. Carrillo, and the students of Tri-M are going to share with you the important benefits of music in our schools. Kids who learn to play an instrument can learn a valuable lesson in discipline. They will have to set time aside to practice and rise to the challenge of learning with discipline to master playing their instrument. I hope that you enjoy the benefits that we share with you. Enjoy your March and keep listening, keep practicing, keep playing, keep singing. Be involved.
The purpose of myosm is to raise awareness of the importance of music education for all children and to remind citizens that school is where all children should have access to music. Myosm is an opportunity for music teachers to bring their music programs to the attention of the school and the community and to display the benefits that school music brings students of all ages. Thank you, Mr. Schwartz and the band, for your video.
The NHS is selling you the bands. No two are alike, and it's for a great cause. If you're interested, see an NHS member or Mrs. Alvarado or Mr. Lockwood. Here's now is a look at what they are.
Bands is a nonprofit organization that raises money through selling unique handmade bracelets from Guatemala to raise money to send kids to school in parts of the developing world where there's no public high school option. It's something so simple as buying a leather and coconut bracelet can change in such a big way. Like, they catch on to that vision and they join the movement.
They're real life, they're real kids, and they have these ambitions and they have these dreams, and all they need is a chance. See, someone to take a chance on them, and they can do it.
Yesterday, we highlighted the event taking place at the Artist Garage in Atlantic City. This is an ongoing story, and we will have more later this week.
Has science fiction come to the present? A pair of researchers at Applied Physics has created what they describe as the first general model for a warp drive, a model for a spacecraft that could travel faster than the speed of light without actually breaking the laws of physics. As an example, if you had to traverse the entire surface of a napkin, it would take a long time. But what if you fold the napkin in half and move through across the folds? You could get your destination almost in no time. In this new effort, the researchers have taken a previous idea based on warping space-time a step further to create a model for a warp drive that they believe could be feasible in the future. The researchers posed that a massive gravitational force could be used to bend space-time. The trick is finding a way to compress a planet's space mass to a manageable spacecraft model size in order to use its gravity. Because of its implied difficulties, a warp drive created from the model developed by the researchers could not be built today. But it does suggest that someday it might be possible, and once the idea becomes possible, people are sure to find ways to make it work.
There are some strange things happening to the Earth. Earthquakes are not uncommon, but during the past week, Iceland has recorded around 17,000 earthquakes. That is uncommon, and an international team of scientists have detected a mass of plasma or space hurricanes several hundred kilometers above the North Pole, raining electrons instead of water. Until now, it was uncertain that space plasma hurricanes even existed. Tropical storms are associated with huge amounts of energy, and these space hurricanes must be created by an unusual, large, and rapid transfer of solar wind energy and charged particles into the Earth's upper atmosphere. The space hurricanes analyzed by the team in Earth's ionosphere was spinning in anti-clockwise, had multiple spiral arms, and lasted almost 8 hours before gradually breaking down. The space hurricane will lead to important space weather effects like increased satellite drag, disturbance in high-frequency radio communications, and increased errors in over-the-horizon radar location, satellite navigation, and communication systems.
Well, that's all for today. So for me and everyone here at Falcon TV, have a great day.